Breaking free. Escape the paycheck to paycheck cycle. Every month, many people in our country struggle to make enough money to cover their expenses. A recent study found that 64% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, barely managing to keep up with their bills. This way of living, where you rely solely on each paycheck, is definitely not an ideal way of life. It's especially challenging in a world full of opportunities and in a country often seen as very rich. Living paycheck to paycheck means you may not be able to realize your full potential. This financial situation often forces you to focus only on the present moment, where your resources are just enough for immediate needs. If this situation sounds familiar and you're tired of living this way, this video will provide you with helpful advice to break free from the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. Before we dive in, please give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel so you won't miss out on more life-changing content. Let's get started. Number 1. Start a side gig for quick additional income. We're living in a time dominated by digital advancements, with numerous online businesses and platforms connecting people worldwide. Many individuals are working hard to achieve their goals, often seeking the quickest way to get what they want. One effective approach to generate additional income and potentially achieve long-term financial independence is by starting a side venture alongside your regular 9-to-5 job. To establish a foundation of financial stability, it's crucial to explore opportunities for creating multiple streams of revenue. While the saying suggests that an ordinary millionaire has 7 different income sources, you don't have to be a millionaire to create additional income streams. Even earning a modest sum from various sources can be more advantageous than relying on just one income stream. Relying solely on your job and waiting for a high salary isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it takes time and comes with the risk of job loss in tough situations. On the other hand, many online freelance platforms offer numerous opportunities. You can explore tasks like copywriting, freelance editing, writing, web design, graphic arts, social media management, virtual assistants, and many other roles readily available. A quick search will reveal plenty of chances for you to get involved. In essence, the modern online world provides numerous opportunities to boost your earnings. Seizing these chances not only gives you extra money but also helps you build a more secure and independent financial future. Number 2. Create a budget that emphasizes savings as a top priority. Many people agree that managing your spending is a wise decision, and one of the most effective strategies for this is sticking to a budget. However, despite it seeming like common sense, not everyone universally embraces this idea. According to a study by the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, the average American household ended 2022 with a staggering debt of over $101,915. While a significant portion of this debt is considered good debt, like a mortgage for a home, a considerable fraction is attributed to lifestyle inflation. Interestingly, people often spend more than they can afford, and we'll delve into this further. One crucial step to break free from the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck is to take full control of your spending and decide to save some money. Create a detailed budget that meticulously tracks all your spending. Make different sections in your budget for various expenses like groceries, rent, bills, transportation, entertainment, and other essentials. After that, allocate some money for savings. Even if you start with a small amount, beginning this effort is important. Over time, you'll see your savings gradually grow, indicating that your hard work is paying off. Number 3. Cut down on your expenses. Achieving financial freedom involves making smart choices, and one crucial step, though it may seem counterintuitive, is to cut back on spending. By reducing your spending, you save money on things you may not necessarily need to buy or use. The habit of spending every cent of your earnings likely contributed to your current financial situation, so it's essential to be disciplined and stick strictly to your budget. There's a saying that small leaks sink big ships, and the same applies to your money. Identify places where you're spending unnecessarily and put a stop to it. A highly effective method is to meticulously track your expenditures. While this may be more demanding in practical terms than it seems, patiently keeping a close eye on your spending for about a month can reveal areas where you're overspending, allowing you to make changes or cut those expenses altogether. Making smart changes to your lifestyle is one of the best ways to save money. This might involve reducing dining out, choosing a more affordable car, or picking a less expensive place to stay. These changes will free up money that you can redirect towards savings. The less you spend, the faster you can break free from living paycheck to paycheck. While significant lifestyle changes might not be possible immediately, you can start by making small adjustments. Take a closer look at the smaller items in your budget that you can cut back on, such as spending less on groceries, using coupons, or opting for more cost-effective forms of entertainment like reading, which not only saves money but also improves your thinking skills. Number 4. Avoid owing anything to others except love. As mentioned earlier, many people tend to spend money they don't actually have, and this habit often leads to significant financial issues. Accumulating debts can put you in a tough financial spot, making it challenging to break free from the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. However, using debt wisely can actually contribute to success and prosperity. Unfortunately, many people don't know how to use it properly, so the best approach is to use it as sparingly as possible. Every time you pay back money you owe, you're also giving away extra money as interest, which could have been saved instead. Over time, the added charges and fees from banks and other financial institutions slowly erode a significant portion of people's money. Eliminating debts is a crucial step to living a life without financial worries. Unfortunately, many individuals struggle to control their desires and unintentionally find themselves entangled in this confusing web of money problems. Number 5. Comprehend your spending patterns. More than just cutting back on spending, it's crucial to take a break and assess how you're using your money. Understanding where your money is going is vital, and closely monitoring your spending empowers you to exert control over your financial outflows. Starting this exploration, as mentioned earlier, can uncover hidden areas where your money is leaking and depleting your resources. Armed with the knowledge of where your money is being directed, you are well positioned to identify and rectify these financial leaks. While these strategies hold promise, they can only be effective if you diligently track your spending. Without keeping a close eye on your expenditures, achieving these financial goals becomes challenging. Number 6. Avoid gauging your worth based on what others possess. In a society that places a high value on material possessions, a challenge many people face is the pressure to conform to external expectations. People often care about what others think, whether it's their clothing, possessions like cars and gadgets, dining preferences, or even their social circles. However, it's crucial to prioritize your own comfort and happiness in making choices. If you genuinely find comfort in your lifestyle choices, it's a good idea to wholeheartedly embrace them. While some individuals might judge or criticize, it's important to recognize that most people are dealing with their own problems and are more focused on their own worries than on scrutinizing you. Getting into debt just for temporary praise doesn't make for a good exchange, as the stress of repaying loans is much more challenging than any short-lived praise or recognition. Ultimately, your well-being should guide your decisions, and genuine comfort is a more valuable currency than fleeting approval. Number 7. Restrict the use of your credit cards. Understanding your financial situation can be tricky, especially when many people rely on credit cards for everyday expenses and unexpected situations. I've observed numerous instances where friends use their credit cards for almost everything while shopping, swiping them without much thought. It's understandable because credit cards are easy, convenient, and can even bring a sense of enjoyment. However, what many people overlook is that these transactions come with additional costs, namely interest. To break free from the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck, it's crucial to use credit cards less frequently, as debts can accumulate rapidly. According to the latest study from the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, the average American household had $7,279 in credit card debts in December 2022, marking a 12.5% increase from the average debt of $6,473 in December 2021. This significant financial burden is undoubtedly one that you'd want to avoid. The best rule for using credit cards is to reserve them for genuine emergencies. By being mindful of your credit card usage and avoiding unnecessary debt, you can work towards a more stable financial future. And number 8, arrange automatic transfers for your savings. While it might be tempting to consider savings as the last step in your financial plan, it should actually hold a significant place, perhaps even the most important. It's wise to allocate a portion of your income to savings right away. Setting aside at least 10% into a savings account can help your money grow over time. I highly recommend setting up an automated system for this purpose. As soon as your earnings are deposited, have 10% seamlessly transferred to your designated savings account. If you're looking to enhance your financial management further, consider going a step beyond and explore index funds or invest in stocks and bonds. Taking this progressive approach has the potential to yield substantial benefits for your financial future. By prioritizing savings and exploring investment opportunities, you're actively building a more secure foundation for your financial well-being. And that wraps up today's video. I hope you found the information informative and beneficial. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up. I value your feedback, so feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to ensure you don't miss any future videos. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.